This month's recipe is the lucky dinner for the new year. Some of the components you're going to see are the things that you've seen fly across the tables all across New Orleans your entire lives. We have collard greens, we have black-eyed peas. For the pork, we're going to use prosciutto. We have a sweet mix of cherry tomatoes. We have onions, the Trinity, and green onions. And now we're going to make the simplest salad dressing out of olive oil, some dill paste, mayo, seasoning, garlic, and vinegar. We're just going to throw it all together and then shake it up in a jar, and voila. We have this delicious dressing that you can drizzle over the entire meal or just the tomatoes if you like. This is my main recommendation for any canned vegetable or product. Rinse off the brine so it can have a nice fresh taste. Take 2 tablespoons of butter, the onions and the green onions, and then put them in a pan and about a teaspoon of the garlic paste. Saute that up, add some all-purpose seasoning, just about maybe 2 good generous teaspoons of it. Get them nice and caramelized, and you're going to get some sticky at the bottom of the pan, but that's the good stuff. Add 2 more tablespoons of butter to get all of that sticky goodness off the bottom, and now we can add the beans, and this is how we're going to make a delicious side of fried black-eyed peas. And at this point, you're going to season to taste. I added about a good 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika along with a little more all-purpose seasoning until you get that flavor nice and poppin'. Now we're on to the collards. This is going to be so much easier than you think. 2 tablespoons of butter, the Trinity, the collards, and you're going to just saute it until it breaks down to a nice crunch, but it's not too soft. You want it to taste like a crispy sauteed leaf. And then we're just going to season it to taste. I added a little bit of extra garlic, and I'm going to add some lime juice as well with my all-in-one seasoning blend. Keep in mind when seasoning the collards that you're going to also put the vinaigrette on top, and you're going to top it with prosciutto as well, and that has salt in it. So keep that in mind when you're flavoring the collards. And this cornbread brand is like the perfect pairing for all the flavor profiles in the meal, including the cherry tomatoes that we're just going to simply slice in half and toss in vinaigrette. You don't have to add anything extra. I promise. It's just sweet, perfect cornbread. I fry mine like pancakes because that's how my parents did it, and it gives me the warm fuzzies. Top those collards with prosciutto, toss those tomatoes in the vinaigrette, and you have your lucky dinner for the new year. As always, share love with someone, and if you try it, tag me at Chef Toya and New Orleans Magazine so we can share your success with everyone else.